Hello guys, in this video, I'll explain and use other editing tools to complete my project, then, I'll export the final video based on the sequenced media on the timeline area. Let's start. If you remember, I inserted some videos and sounds and also synchronized them together. Now, let me insert the main video. This video doesn't need any special editing, but I'll use that to explain some points related to Camtasia software. As you see, the inserted video has not matched the canvas dimensions. Now, let's look at these buttons and options we have above the canvas. The first is this arrow tool. It's called Edit Mode. It means we can edit what we can see on the canvas. For example, resize the video, or change its position on the canvas. Well, let's select the Pan tool. Now, when I click and drag, I am moving the whole of canvas and also all inserted videos. So, the position of inserted videos won't change on the canvas. This tool is useful when you want to see a specific area of the canvas. Let me change the canvas zoom level. Note that, I am just changing the zoom level, not the canvas dimensions. Now, if I want to see this part of the canvas, I can use the Pan tool to move the canvas. As I mentioned before, if I use the Edit tool, the position of the selected video will be changed on the canvas. Well, let me select the Fit option. Camtasia automatically adjusts the zoom level to see the canvas completely. Now, let's see what's this tool. The Crop tool. It can be used to trim unwanted area of the selected video. Well, I don't want to trim any part of my video. Remember, on the right side, you can see the selected video properties. For example, now, I am rotating the video. Also, I can see or change the video position from here. Note that, any applied settings can be restored by clicking on these icons. Let's continue. You may have noticed, when I am resizing or moving items on the canvas, some yellow snap lines will appear. I can disable or enable canvas snapping from here. Now, I am trying to place my video on the left side of my canvas, but no yellow lines are displayed. So, let's enable canvas snapping to help us when we're moving or resizing a media file. Alright, let me adjust the video size, and then click on the play icon. To receive the latest and the greatest content, we will be posting through the channel. Now, let's start this video. Project overview. As you heard, the two voices overlapped in this segment. To solve this problem, I need to move the added video a little to the right side. But instead of that, a black screen will appear here. To solve this problem, a frame of this video can be extended for a few seconds. So, another way that can help us to synchronize a sound with a video is extending a frame of the desired video. Let me play this part of my project again. The channel. Now, let's start this video. The project overview. This is a PID. As you saw, the previous problem has been solved. Now, let me zoom out the timeline area. Well, here you can see when the playhead is located, and also the final video length. As I mentioned before, here, the properties of the selected files can be seen or changed. Now, the selected file has only video and audio, and here we can change some of their properties. Now, let me select this file. If you remember, it's a recorded video of my laptop screen by Camtasia software. So, here, there are 3 tabs related to video, sound, and also mouse cursor. Here, I can change the cursor scale, and also its opacity. As you know, if I click here, the cursor setting will back to its default values. Now, let's select cursor effects. Here are some effects which can be added to the cursor. For example, let me add this effect, cursor highlight, to this video. As you can see, a yellow highlight is created around my cursor, and on the right side, I can adjust its settings, like its color or size. Similarly, I can use this effect, cursor magnify, to increase the zoom level around the cursor. Well, the cursor spotlight and smoothing effects can be used too. Try to test them, especially the last one, that can be used to smooth the movement of the cursor. Now let me remove the magnify effect. Similarly, here are 6 effects to emphasize left-click on videos were recorded by Camtasia. As you can see, when an effect is selected, a blue rectangle will appear around allowed videos. Let me select all of them, and then, use this graphical effect, and also, use this sound, to emphasize left-click on the final video. If I click here, then I can use some effects for right-click. Let me use this graphical effect. Note that, when you move and hold the cursor on an effect, you can see a preview of that. Well, let me use the sound for right-click actions on recorded videos by Camtasia. As you see, here, we can adjust inserted effects to the cursor. Let me play a part of my video, to see the result of using these effects.
Click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell, to receive the latest and the greatest content, we will be.
Well, I prefer to decrease the duration time of inserted effects. Let me do that, for both left click and right click, but click sounds are okay. Now, let's use some transition effects. These effects can be added to the beginning and end of videos or images. I usually use them, when I want to connect 2 different videos. Let me use this one, and then see its result.
Through the channel. Now, let's start this video. The project over.
Similarly, let me use another transition effect, to connect these 2 videos.
Before we get started with today's video.
As you can see, the duration time of the inserted transition, can be adjusted easily. Note that, you can use these effects everywhere you want. Let's skip from these effects.
Hello guys.
Now, I want to show you, how a logo can be added to the final video. Let's go to the media bin. Here I imported PLC Goods logos before. Let's add the green style logo. That's an image in PNG format. Let's resize the logo. Now, I need to adjust its opacity. Otherwise, the main video won't be visible. Let me add another logo. Well, click here to undo the last action, or press Ctrl plus Z on the keyboard. Let's use the green one again. As you can see, duration times of inserted images can be changed easily. Now, let me modify times when inserted logos must be started and ended. Alright, as you can see, 2 logos have been added to my video. Now, let's get an output of this project. Click on the share icon. Here, I can select where the video must be created. I select the first choice, local file, to store the video on my computer. Here, we can change some settings, like the output video format, its quality, or determine a watermark for that. In the last step, let me specify a name. By default the video will be created where the project was saved. Now, I click on Finish to create my video. Well, this step will usually take a few minutes. Alright, the video has been created here. In this project, we've learned how media files can be imported, or record new videos. Also, we've learned some abilities of different parts of Camtasia software to edit our video. In the next video, I'll start another project to learn other Camtasia abilities like adding text, or how to magnify a part of our video. Now, let's exit from Camtasia software, and play the created video.
The project at time equal to 26 seconds, water temperature 100%.
Alright, I hope you've learned basic concepts about Camtasia software during the first project. In the next video, I'll start another project, and continue learning Camtasia software. Thanks for watching my content. If you have any question on this topic, make sure you leave them in the comment section below, and if you can spend a few seconds of your time liking as well as sharing this video, if you enjoyed it, that will mean a lot to me. If you have any suggestions for the channel, such as what kind of hardware or software I should be covering, then make sure to leave that in the comment section. See you next time. Bye bye.